Hello viewers, welcome to KINTU'S Lunch. Today we are looking at the 11 different types of foods found in Zimbabwe, especially during the rainy season, which I enjoyed while I was there. Let's watch together.
Oh.
Okay. Kanoda kuzitola ki zizinotera kutola ku maneru kana asi ziri right kujiga. Okay. Kamera yangu ya dona pasi saka. All right. Okay. Zitole ziri uko. Hello fam, I'm here in Zimbabwe, still in Zimbabwe, and this is the place. First of all, I just want to show you these ants. They're called white ants, I think in English, and in Shona they call them inswa, and in my language we call them inswa. They're in season because of the rain, so they've been falling the past few days. See, they're all over the compound. These white ants are very good for protein. They are protein giving foods. They can be fried. You don't have to put oil. If you're frying them, you dry fry them, then they become crispy, and you add salt and eat. Other people, once they finish frying them, they can use them to make sauce, stew. They can add in tomatoes and onions. Yeah, but me, I prefer the crispy type, the crispy ones. So they're falling all over this house. They are attracted at night by lights, I think, because in the day you don't see them falling, and they are all over the place. They can become a nuisance to clear, but if you want to eat them, these are a delicacy because they only come at certain times of the year. So that's it. These are the ants all over, white ants. That's how they look. Hold on here. The second fruit is called the baobab. It's got from the baobab tree. It comes in a hard shell and is broken down, cracked open, and inside it you get the nuts themselves, which are surrounded by powder. The powder is shredded off the nuts, and this powder is used in very many things and is a very nutritious powder and is sought after in the world and is regarded as a superfood because of its nutritious value. It's a probiotic and many other things antibacterial that it's used for in the body. It's used in Zimbabwe in drinks like milkshakes, juices, special porridges, and it's very affordable. The third food item is called biltong. It's made out of dry meat. Meat is hung and dried in the air for days until it dries, until it cures. Spiced up sometimes it comes plain with salt on it. It's also very nutritious and very tasty. and it can last for a long time. I think in the olden days it used to be kept for dry seasons. Meat would be prepared like this for dry seasons, and because they didn't have fridges, so this would be a good method of drying meat and eating at the right time when the family needed to. Fourth food item you are expected to see while in Zimbabwe is a popcorn called maputi. This is a dry popcorn, toasted popcorn. They don't use oil. It just comes out dry. And I think they make it from corn, maize. It's very popular with the children. The fifth item of food you expect to find in Zimbabwe is called kapenta. It's a type of dry fish. This fish is dried with salt to preserve it. It is soaked and then cooked or fried with tomatoes and onions to make a stew. It's very tasty as well. This kapenta is also found in Uganda as well. I think other African countries do have it. The sixth type of food is a vegetable. Here we've got muriwo and pumpkin leaves. I don't know what they call muriwo in English, but muriwo is a vegetable eaten in Zimbabwe. Very nutritious and very tasty. Pumpkin leaves, you can add peanut just like you see here and eat it with any type of food you prefer. Muriwo, you can fry it with onions and tomatoes, or you can fry it without any tomatoes or onions and just add salt and eat it as a side dish with the rest of your food. The seventh type of food is a fruit called majanje, normally in the rain season. The eighth type of fruit is called mango, also mainly found in the rainy season. Very ripe mangoes which taste very sweet, and they are all different depending on the region where you live. They all have different names. Nyakaburu is one of the names. They can be used for different things. They can be used as juice, can be eaten as a whole. It can be used in making milkshakes. It can be used in all kinds of drinks. The ninth type of food is groundnuts or peanuts. Peanuts can be eaten fresh, cooked in their pods, or they can be fried, dry fried, or you can fry them, add a little oil in them, or you can grind them and eat them as a stew. Like, it can be added to things like vegetables, especially pumpkin leaves with the vegetables. It tastes very nice, and eaten as a stew with any type of food. But in Zimbabwe, they mainly eat saza. That's kawunga or posho in English, or ugali in Swahili or Kenyan language. It's the peanut. Then the other type of food is maize, which is already seen, is used for making the mealie meal, the saza. It can be eaten on the cob after it's been boiled, or it can be roasted. It's also used in making the maputi, which we've already looked at. The 11th type of food is a type of pumpkin, a green long pumpkin that is cooked or steamed in water. Can be eaten as a vegetable with food, or it can be had with tea at breakfast time. It's not sweet, but it's got its own rich texture. That sums up our 11 types of foods which you can find in Zimbabwe in the rain season. Do you notice any of these foods? Do you have them in your country? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.